Low-salt alleges private shop at Wabagai Lamkai in Kaching district of hoarding around 400 urea bags in Wabagai MLA Dr. Usham Devan's name. Chaos erupted as massive students with their parents thronged DG Higher Secondary School seeking admission to class 11 in various courses. Congress party slammed BJP government for not putting efforts to curb skyrocketing prices of essential items and GST hike. Tupul landslide death toll reaches 55 with recovery of 2 more bodies today. Search operation on to retrieve remaining 6 persons. Government of the Andaman and Nicobar Island reportedly agrees to provide land for construction of memorial site and Manipur guest house. Manipur adds 59 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in past 24 hours. No fatality. Delhi COVID positivity rate stands at 15.56%. And India adds 13,615 new COVID-19 cases, above 13,000 recoveries and 20 deaths in 24 hours. COVID case load above 1,31,000. Hello and welcome to Impact News watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear a mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Lausal claims that around 400 urea bag in the name of Wabagai MLA Dr. Usham Devan was deposited at the godown of a local fertilizer trader in Wabagai Lamkai, Kaching district. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Lausal President Mutum Churamani disclosed that the association carried out drive at the residence of Naurim Santa at Wabagai Lamkai yesterday, acting on a tip-off. He mentioned that the Lausal team found his shop closed. Later, it was opened after getting in touch with the owner and found around 400 bags of subsidized urea meant for farmer beneficiaries. Mutum Churamani said the shop owner and a member of Kadugo who came during the drive told him that the urea bags were brought there on July 8 in the name of MLA Dr. Usham Devan. He also alleged that the shop owner and Kadugo members started distributing the fertilizers bags in an attempt to destroy evidence regarding its real owner. He demanded clarification regarding the hoard of the urea bags from the Wabagai MLA at the earliest. M. Churamani also demanded the relevant department to book a case against show owner Santa for black marketing the fertilizers.
Santa hai nupa Santa hai nupa jina poraiba har se Usam Devan gi kota dagi porpani hai bise chumbra natraga lanbra hai bise Usam Devan na lo Manipur gi miyam ja sengdok pi hai ani subada Santa Hariba Nupase, Masi, Parkanda, Akogi source the Kangbadi, Singi, MLA Kragi, Kotadu, Mana, Lauraga, Porkpani, Habigi, source Masupangi, Masi, Mayamna, Haibani, Hiarsiani, Chuminatraga Lali Habidudi, Police Department, Magi Matakta, Epayarama Palakanda, Ma Paragabukto, you have Waham Nutamjage.
Regarding destruction of fertilizers by irate farmers at the Agriculture Office fertilizer godown in Lumfield yesterday, M. Churamani said the incident occurred due to the negligence and inefficiency of the officials. He said honest and sincere officials who are not puppets in the hands of MLAs and ministers and adequate staff of the Agriculture Department are required to prevent such incident from happening again. He also stressed that government should provide soil health cards to farmers.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯥꯔꯃꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯔ ꯈꯔ ꯐꯪꯉꯒꯗꯤ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯄꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯀꯥꯡꯗꯅ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯄꯒ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯂꯧꯕꯨꯛꯇ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯆꯥꯏꯔꯨꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯍꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯒꯠꯂꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯀ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯂꯦꯞꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯆꯤ ꯂꯦꯡꯗꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯅꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯃꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯈꯣꯏꯁꯥꯎꯅꯕ ꯍꯦꯜꯂꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯖꯩ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯒꯣꯗꯥꯎꯟꯗꯨ ꯈꯣꯏꯁꯥꯎꯅꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯍꯥꯡꯇꯣꯛꯇꯅ ꯇꯧ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯤꯃꯤꯇꯦꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯕꯦꯛꯁ ꯈꯔ ꯄꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ MLA ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯒꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯧꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯈꯣꯏꯁꯥꯎꯅꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐꯪꯉꯤ
All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association press now demands Agriculture Department to mend its ways regarding urea distribution to farmers. It also condemned Imphal West District Agriculture Officer for his behavior towards the farmers. Though many government schools got 0 pass percentage in the recent class 10th examination conducted by BOSEM, when it comes to higher secondary education, TZ Higher Secondary School is one of the most sought after government schools in Manipur. Impact News brings you a special report.
Students and parents stormed the gate of TG Higher Secondary School in Imphal, creating a chaotic scene, following a notification by the school authority that admission will be carried out on first-come, first-served basis. Admission seekers started gathering at the school gate since 8 p.m. last night. Imphal West Police arrived and dispersed them as the area comes under high security zone. But they gathered at the school again this morning since around 7, and police had a tough time controlling the crowd. Eventually, school officials came out to talk with them but failed to reach any agreement. The officials then held an internal meeting at the school principal's office, after which the school authority started issuing admission forms for the commerce and arts streams. But scuffle soon erupted when the school authority started issuing admission forms for the science stream. Imphal West Police team led by SP Sivakanta and SDPO Sudhir Kumar immediately rushed to the scene and finally managed to quell the situation. Updating about the situation, a teacher of TG Higher Secondary School, Laisram Jugindro, said that 200 students have been provided admission in the science stream on the basis of their marks, while another 200 students will be admitted with a common entrance test. He also said that the school still has vacant seats for both arts and commerce streams and that students may avail the admission forms till tomorrow.
Science ki matang dadi 170 seats ki matang da akoi thamjaba matam da adugumatik akoi chaos thokpa amasung khitang mong marin ta da ba amakak lagi haina thamjaba tai mong marin ta da gi matang sida koi thamjara ko dorbesi akoi lakpiri ba candidate sing amasung satra satra sing guardian sing sina queue maintain to bi da ba gi wafum duni hari ba queue maintain to bi da ba gi wafum masi akoi lamdam masi ki Imphal West ki SP OC SDPO loina na atopa volunteer mayam ga loina na hari ba posak adu 170 seats adu akoi yamna free amasung fair mongda yam sengna first come first serve ta pijagra matungda lemogdaba phangogdaba satra sing adusu or satri sing adusu makoi khudong chaba haibatai akoi thamjariba admission policy amasung procedure su gi matung ina lemoriba hariba seat chani haibidi entrance test or logodaba 55 and 55 above na mag eligibility criteria oiba adugi matang da su koina form du yanthok charaga entrance test ki form du yanthok charaga seat chani adu akoi pinanabagi tamka sem sajakre.
Meanwhile, both parents and students expressed huge disappointment over the situation. They urged the school authority to carry out admission only through a common entrance test so that all students get equal opportunities for admission in TG Higher Secondary School.
Later, come on, Kutang and Talia Quaze. I do Hazim with Hazalakan, Asomda Musala, Somda Musala, did it on Matan Hello President of them. Nongdang Taba Misina, Ayuka the Misina, no lines and bio, Panga Mina Pangazano, a Panga Mina Pangazano, lines and bioba, lines the same than I'm not new to Gabziareba. Saxa dreaming around the ladies, Isagi, the ladies, the ladies. Iran to Bulletin, this is the light of it. It's all my hate the money we laugh on it.
Zemam to Bioba. I took Sahola Kanji, a queen, a queen after never cannot in a talk to you. She told Kumi do it. I took a system applied to Bukan Karika. She did a women in Kanaba women in Hanasuna doing Chikari maintenance to Silinda. Lottery system the Laga is a problem later when I Kaleba Janawina.
This is Bijoy Koirakpam for reporter Binod Achom, Impact News Imphal.
Parents and guardians also line up at CC High Secondary School at Sandentong since last night. No untoward incident occurred as the school had clearly noticed its criteria for admission to Class 11. School authority, students' union and Manipur police personnel took necessary measures. Speaking to media, school principal Rita said the school will admit 250 students in science stream, 150 in arts stream and 80 in commerce stream. Top 20 students who have secured 80% and above will be provided free admission to Class 11 in the science stream. Top 10 students who have secured 75% and above will get free admission in art stream, and top 5 students who have secured 75% and above will get free admission in the commerce stream. 30 students securing 75% and above are allowed direct admission in the science stream. 20 students securing 70% and above are allowed direct admission in art streams, and 15 students securing 70% and above are allowed direct admission in commerce stream. While entrance tests will be conducted on July 21 for 200 students who secured 65% and above in the science stream, 100 students who have secured 55% and above in the art stream, and 60 students who have secured 55% and above in commerce stream. Principal Rita said that result of the entrance test will be declared the next day itself.
Last year, dadi amna overhead na logre. Aduna handak se student ki kano se strength se koi handa na logjage na director dagi ayaba logjaraga tawjaba lepjaba ni mai ki de koi ne pre covid before covid se dadi ka do ke have da koi 300 logje science ta adagi arts na 150 lowi commerce na 100 adum lowi adubo hama last year de amna thatra se 10% pass ogi bado loina ma phagar ki bagi maram oraga over ogi be student se aduna handak dadi adugi strength do logjaba ngamjara roi school se one of the top school oibanina school se mayam na di pamna banina aduna ahing degi kai je lepsa ba moina kan tawja bagini pambu phangoroi dra haina adugo problem thokodi amata leite aduga khoi school gi site gi chu aja sing phajana duty taraga khoina kan honajari.
Meanwhile, Manipuri Student Federation pressed not appeals to relevant authorities to issue admission forms of government higher secondary school, both online and offline, in the wake of rising COVID-19 cases in Manipur. Congress party blamed BJP government for not even trying to curb skyrocketing prices of essential items, including fuels and rising GST. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan this afternoon, Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC Vice President L. Tilotama also accuses the BJP-led government of failing to empower women. She claimed that BJP-led Manipur government is indebted as it has taken many loans and is indebted. Tilotama condemned that the BJP government has levied above 12% GST on local handloomed and handicraft items and local foods like ngari, bringing plights to those in the profession. She said prices of essential items have been rising since the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic.
Ngasidi gas related materials, petrol related materials singse atiapak na maman wangre aduna LPG gas se khodi nupi sing di leiba ngamaroi deforestation yadabagi rule lama su leire hana already deforest taugi bagi marak sidai sida uyaning ai su leite gas ta solid depend tawra kans da leidaba yarroi tawdaba yarroi noi shina tradi hingmanga moi dawni noina tawgadabani haibagi matagom naran nangni haidana nongmagi lupa yankai hengale tawrisibu miam da ngasi se kari ni haina khanbiri bano miam si adom na tawning badan tawba yare na khanbiribra Bharatiya Janata Party ki sarkar na ngasi di miyam gi interest swat da thabak tawbiba taragadi masi punam ase yangshanbiba matam oire.
Tupul landslide death toll of None district reached 55 after 2 more bodies were recovered this afternoon around 4. Today is the 12th day since the massive landslide buried alive 79 people in the intervening night of June 29 and 30. 18 people were rescued alive. A combined team of the SDRF, NDRF, Indian Army, Assam Rifles, CRPF, State Police, Manipur Fire Service, and volunteers carried out search operation from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. The bodies were fished out from the Izay River. The decomposed bodies belong to Hanuman Kanwar and Utpal Pukha. Both were laborers of the BSC Infra Limited from Assam. Search operation is on to retrieve the remaining 6 missing persons. Member of Tarenpokpi Village Committee and Lokendro demands to put an immediate halt on the railway tunnel boring work going on right under the Tarenpokpi Maning Locolt in Imphal West District. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Lokendro said that the railway project by the Indian Railways has harmed the environment of the village surroundings, like drying up the water sources, subduction of their paddy fields, and when they inquired about it, they found that the tunnel is being bored beneath their agricultural land without their knowledge and without any compensation or prior notice. He said that when the villagers brought the matter to relevant SDO and DC, they were also accused.
Yam Chow Namthari Pochi, railway Saitaki, Karai Pono, Moina, Pami, I died loaning Ibase, Natragamoina Lamsin and Ibse, Karai Pono, I think Karai Popo Swig have a way Pami, Demarcation Tobuche. Some of the Mogi inspection Toraga, Karai Pono, hiding that thing as I went to Hutu, the Mingo, the Doctor, the Hingakugi, some of the Marangi, the railway, the Portanic, let's let to it to same thing, Akogi, Siki Kungam Shito, Mona Lenu, Singerone, Akodi Kangdom, Luro, Santado Uro. Low Sing was a Kanye, I think me him would power Satoini, dropped him to Lagadi, avoid the Lakatori of City.
Preservation Committee of Deported Manipuri War Heroes in Andaman and Nicobar Islands Secretary Nongthombam Nabakanta says government of Andaman and Nicobar Islands has agreed to provide land for the construction of a memorial site and a Manipur guest house. He declares that the same during a one-day meet held at Manipur Press Club today. Nabakanta said Chief Secretary and Governor General of Andaman and Nicobar Islands gave approval for the same in 2019.
However, 2019 June gi tang puntaret ayuki pung tara taba matamda South Andaman da leba good will set haiba mafam duda Andaman sarkana 2000 square meter recommend togi haibadi yare haigre aduga huji 2022 ne moina yare haidana hoina pata loba chanaba mayam punamak yawiro akhoi sondare ngamaktare haibadi financial problem mayok namang amakte lamju angang tapna mayam panam yaksan biro.
As a part of the ongoing series of visits to different districts and remote areas of the state to take stock of the issues, problems and grievances of people, Governor of Manipur Laganation today visited Saikul subdivision in Kapopi district. In the interaction program held at Hoikoinei Multipurpose Hall, Thangkan 5 village governor interacted with district-level officers, representative of civil society organizations and village chief and had issues and grievances faced by the people and assured them to take all possible steps as soon as possible. Rajya Sabha MP cum titular King of Manipur Lesemba Sanazawa chaired the meeting of the Manipur State Level Consultative Committee for Food Corporation of India at Classic Hotel in Imphal today. Manipur SLCC members for FCI Moirang Themt Raja Rajchandra Lapunglampam Deben Namairapamt Imui Bosant and from relevant officials Om Pratap Singh, DGMR FCI Manipur, Rabat Samt Asem Director CF at PD, and FCI officials attended a meeting which discussed distribution of food grains under NFSA and other welfare schemes, quality of food grains, storage of food grains in various depots of FCI, inward movements of food grains, transit and storage losses, procurement prospect and interface of the FCI with state government on functioning of targeted public distribution system including allocation, takeoff and actual distribution of food grains for AAY and priority household families and various welfare schemes. It may be mentioned that a member of parliament is appointed as chairperson of the state-level consultative committee for FCI by central government on the recommendation of Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, and the non-official members are appointed by Ministry of CAF and PD, Government of India. Notice Forum for International Solidarity NAPFI's press note condemns recent killings of migrant workers in Manipur by unidentified miscreants. President of the Imphal West District VDF Guardian Association Gita urges government to frame proper rules and regulations for BDF personnel in Manipur at the earliest. Taking part in the sit-in organized by Imphal West District VDF Guardian Association at Kisampat Lemazamplakai Community Hall, Gita highlighted that the meager wage received by the VDF personnel is unsuitable to their roles. She said BDF personnel are working no less than police personnel. She appealed to government to fulfill all the demands at the earliest.
अखोई अगांसिंग फंगिबा ओनेरम तोलोब से चानादबा माइना तौरिबा थबकसिगा को मासी खितंग चाना हनिंगबा सरकारना मियेंग जगनिंगबा ओनेरबल चीफ मिनिस्टर ना मिनुंसी अमगो लोइना तोलोब हेंगरहनबा से पामेबा इचासिंगसिना खितंग सोइरको मतमदना तबक ड्यूटी मतमदा खितंग असोबरगा थबक या थदपिबा पुलिसिंगना सोरक मतमना सस्पेंड हेता होनबिबा तौबिबा अनि जान थि खेनेयबा थबक थदपदि हंगतपदा हंगतलरो मोय लोयरे तौरिबा थबक ड्यूटी सिगसु फंगिबा तोलोब सिगसु याम चानादे इमुंग मनोमेति हुजि पोट लोय ममन लोय हेंगले मतम ओइबा फंगनरिबा पुलिस की फंगी मैम इचासिंग फंगनी सांग थबक तौरपी गवर्नमेंट आराम
Manipur added 59 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 379 samples tested in the past 24 hours. Daily COVID positivity rate stands at 15.56%. There is no dead case as per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room. Coronavirus has affected 137,543 people and claimed 2,120 lives in the state so far. Active and recovered cases have not been updated till the time of filing this report. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Heritage Convent nurtured Heritage Convent, nurturing talents for tomorrow, congratulates mega stars of Heritage, Nomaitem Dhanajit and Tanish Tongbram, who secured second position. They will be given a choice of rupees 5 lakh or either a car. The 5 superstars of Heritage will be given a cash prize of rupees 2 lakh each. Ketrimayum Rajkiran, 8th ranker, Matilda Laurembam, 11th ranker, Gloria Gontaujam, 12th ranker, Jyotika Rajkumari, 17th ranker, Khwairapam Dayarani Devi, 24th ranker. Admission open for class 11 science. For more information, visit our school website www.heritageconvent.com. Admission open. Manipur Education Mission Higher Secondary School ki academic session 2022-23 ki Class 11 Science ki admission process hauzare. HSLC amasung CBSE satrasing gi oina direct admission ki khudong chaba pizari. Class 10 exam da 60% and above phangba satrasing gi oina 100% free admission, free uniform, textbook amasung free monthly fee oigani. Below 60% phangba satrasing gi oina free admission amadi textbook pizagani. G NEET thaning ba satrasing gi damak school asina integrated program kaya amasu paikhatjari. Akupa marol gidamag Ghari Airport Road Imphal da leiba Manipur Education Mission Secondary School ki office order lakpiyo.
Admission open Enlightened Knowledge EK Higher Secondary School da Class 11 Science amadi Arts da ming channabagi admission hauzare. Admission form July 18 tagi hauzarakani. COVID positivity rate wangkhalakpana maram oiraga entrance test pangthok chararoi. Handak pangthokiba Higher Secondary Examination 2022 da first position dagi 10th position fawba puthokraba school ni CBSE students singi seat khara khaktamak reserve tawzagani.
HK Jewels Private Limited, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Chahitara Taret Hena Miyamgi Sevada Licheraklaba 100% International Gemological Institute na certified Tauraba Kisna Diamond Jewelry. India Khakta Danatana country Marifu Mangada Kisna Diamond Jewelry gi Ningtiraba jewelry items sing Mayamna Pamna Seasonary. Adomsu Amutang Nenshin Biraktuna Adomgi Apamba Diamond Jewelry Kanbiyu. Outlet address VCH Ventures, Uripok, HDFC Bank Building, 2nd floor.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School. Excellence in Education.
Kanganjaba, Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company singi maikai dagi kangalakli madidi company sing asidagi loan lokraga defaulter oina lairiba loani members singna laklib July gi tang taraga manga Englishing aniga kunithoi faubgi manungda isa gi loan due sing adu singdok pigadabani hayeng mag head office amasung branch office singda lakpiraga due amount sing adu singdok piu thausa bidrabadi isa gi property sing Sarfasi Act 2002 gi makhada auction thok charagani hana auction tauba yaukrabani khanghanjariba Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company sing Uripok Toramam Lekai Imphal.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok chare hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 13,615 new COVID-19 cases, 13,265 recoveries and 20 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active case load stands at 1,31,043. Total recoveries are 4,29,96,427. Recovery rate stands at 98.50%. Their total reaches 5,25,474. Over 199 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine had been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 56 crore 19 lakhs 8,000 people. It has claimed above 63 lakhs 75,000 people and recoveries are above 53 crore 48 lakhs 6,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 34 lakhs 19,000 in the world. Animal Husbandry Services held state-level awareness program for pig farmers, breeders and pork ventures on African swine fever. Speaking at the program held at Farmers Training Hall in Sanjantong today, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Minister Kasim Wasung said holding the program is aimed in wake of the outbreak of ASF at various places of Manipur. He called upon the relevant staff and officials in all the districts to take necessary containment and control measures. The minister opined similar awareness programs should also be organized for farmers in the hilly areas.
Administration da assisi targato sin no khona timely akhoi inform do ga akhoi na mateng pi ba yab su government level da su akhoi na thagal ba yab thagal la akhoi myam si khona si department function do ba matam sida cooperation si am targane makhad leipsing ki cooperation yodrobdi moisu thabak phachal pang to po yaro akhoi achoba chair da phamba sing su makha si bu akhoi na ignore do ba dam da makha su cooperation pi roi dam adu la masida di board ni mathak leibna su makhabu nungsina do targa ok shiriba chan shiriba irui shiribsi tegi economy de yam sokhrabni.
Speaking on the sidelines, Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department, Dr. N.G. Ibotombi said there is no vaccine to protect pigs from the African swine fever yet. He said that culling and other immediate control measures as well as sanitization should be carried out as once the disease is detected. It also appealed to take picklets from the unknown source. Secretary of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services, Michael Achon, Joint Director Pig R.K. Kogendrazit and relevant officers of various districts took part in the program.
Make a sea Kanana Pugi Habita, Anaba Oxingse, Mokoida, Nadrabasu, Simtum Utring the ways of makes it Purugale. See Maraxida, Equina, Mapa Mamadi and Papa Mamada, Oxing, Lauragan, Bermatamda, source of infections like. Adiki Moksu, Quadi Maruna, Manipur Sea, Jungle, Uwa, Mayama Hoba, Myanmar, Loinaba, Aduman Mamoibana, Hairiba, Oki Mahik a set, as Pa Bhariti family, Masi DNA virus ni, Masi. Lamlakta lebo of feral pigsing, war hoaxing, wild boarsing da makes a dum pudre le do. Mokoi de hariba makes in the sien bangam deba.
Assessment camp for persons with disabilities was held today at Ideal High School, Bulletin, under UDID project for online disability certificate. Social Welfare Department, Government of Manipur, in collaboration with Chief Medical Officer Technopol and Jenims Infantis District, organized the event along with volunteers of the Elderline Manipur and local SHG Bulletin. More than 300 disabled persons who were checked out and registered. Social Welfare Director Ngangom Utam attended the event. Elderline Manipur team and ASA workers assisted the disabled elderlies from Technopol and Machi block.
Government piba scheme mayamagi benefits lower panganale. And Sugumba Nuaitaba Tokanaba Napena, unique disability identity cards Pina Bagi, medical department of Kusam Naraga, Apena KMC Sinjabani, Masia Sang Bagidi Mayamna awareness like Biragadi, Ma computer Amadagi Hectamagi, Yumdagi, apply to Rakanda, Man apply to Ribaposi Magi district, Chief Medical Officer account Adam Changani. Chief Medical Officer na masida mo assessment taunabagi matam nama piraga appointment nama piraga assessment taura matungda certificate si generate tawni.
Nauri Pakang Lakpa MLA SKB meets with meritorious students of the constituency. The local MLA visited the houses of those students who gave back ranks in the recent Class 10 and Class 12 examination conducted by BOSEM and GOSEM. Speaking on the sidelines, MLA KB expressed happiness that the constituency has produced 9 position holders, including first and third position holders. She said that, like every year, the meritorious students will be felicitated with a cash prize of 50,000 rupees each.
Makoina Kanjariba, Wakalon, Amadi, Agi Kendras, the Lady by Agi Satra Singh, Makoina, Afhava, Mayola Machong, Nobohona, the Agi Angamba, Tona Pangal, Makoida Hapcharakanda, Agi Su Angamba, the Winnie Haibagi, Wakalon, Galoina Rakanda Sisi, Agi Sassing Si Unavalak Sabani, Aduga, Afhaba, Wakalon, Galoina Rakanda, Equigilam Damsi, Afhaba Lam the Mama Oinaba, Oirakani Haibagi, Tajaba, Achetpa, Adumak Nasidi Ubopange, Haidene Hak Tamzeri, Holder Singh, Agi Kendra, the Yauri Sing Mamang the Pangtokiba the minus M Chapmanana, Handakti, Isasing, Masingsu, Yamna Yam Kalakpa, Aina Tona Hapsagi, but Dumai Chari and Kanzari Niam Nungai, Adubu Hantaksu, Sapchana, Isasing Sigi, Timing Matamama, Dung Sabama, Yang Akanda, Matam Chana, Isasing Sigi, Tona Pangal, Adumak, Matam Dudasu, a Hapkani.
Development and Protection United Voluntary Organization Numbold will felicitate those who have secured 70% and above in the recent Class 10th and 12th exams on July 29. Press note from the organization appeals to eligible students from Numbold Maibamt, Kabawakching, Kamong, Haikruzamt, Awangjiri, Kabi, Bomdiar, Utlo, Govindagrant, Irom Maijrao, Thongnauzam, Purkrambam, Sanzembamt, Wahengkuman, Ishok, and Naurem to submit their necessary documents at its office. Admit cards for first phase Common Air University entrance test undergraduate CUET UZ 2022 to be conducted by National Testing Agency have been made available in the website cuet.samart.ac.in. Students may download their admit cards by logging in with their application number and date of birth. Manipuri Battalion Assam Rifles under the aegis of the ICAR South has organized a lecture on preparation for Sainik School and Rashtriya Indian Military College RIMS exam for students of Turning Point Coaching Center at Konta Luft in Imphal West District. The lecture focused on preparation strategy, required study materials, and also provided platform for discussion on Sainik School and RMIC entrance test to students. A student of 50 students attended the program. Assam Rifles Sajik Tampak Battalion today conducted a wreath-laying ceremony for late Rifleman Top Bahadur Setri of 15 Assam Rifle at Sajik Tampak Chandel District. Late Rifleman Top Bahadur Setri met supreme sacrifice while fighting insurgent at Junheboto in Nagaland on July 12, 1961. All Manipur Catholic Union condolences the demise of the Archbishop Emeritus Most Reverend Joseph Mithatani. Miscreants planted a Chinese hand grenade at a residential gate in Tulihan Tapopi, Yeripok, under Andro police station. Impact News sources said the incident occurred at around 5:30 a.m. today. The house belongs to NK Enterprises Managing Director Nongsaibam Sanzit, age 28, son of late Nongsaibam Yaima. A local came across the bomb. Manipur Police Bomb Squad team and Andhra Police Station personnel have recovered the bomb safely and disposed at a safe location in Konang Bot Makha. No one has claimed responsibility for the egg so far. Sangrit Kala Sangam today celebrated its 58th Foundation Day at Kurai Lamlong Bazaar. Artists of the group performed various dance forms, including Maimi Jagoy and Thawal Jagoy. Floral tributes were paid to late teachers and artists of the group. Speaking on the occasion, Pradhan of the Kurai Chingabam Laikai, Gram Panchayat, Lairik Yengbam Kanan Bala said many pioneers and artists of Sangit Kala Sangam set the platforms for the coming artists who contributed immensely in the field of the art and culture. Retired Pradhan of JNT Manipur Dance Academy, Guru Arambong Tombino, and President of Sangit Kala Sangam and Virendra felicitated the artists in recognition of their contribution.
Aigi inat amadi aigi culture sina aikoina mayamda saktak pagum ngasidi Sangit Kala Sangamna asawa artist kaya madi dharmagi lilagi artist kaya maputok piduna ngasi Manipur gi mapalamda masaktak pada asawa role malawda ngasi.
Election Commission of India (ECI) today started distribution and dispatch of designated ballot boxes, ballot papers, special pens, and other sealed election materials to State Legislative Assembly secretariats for Presidential Election 2022, scheduled on July 18. The two-day exercise at Narvachan Sandan, New Delhi, is being held under the supervision of Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar and Election Commissioner Anup Chandra Pandey. ECI mandates collection of the materials from the ECI headquarters at Delhi by Assistant Returning Officers AROs, including one senior officers from the Office of Chief Electoral Officer. AROs collect items under appropriate security and safely measured and return to their respective states or UTs on the same day. The ballot boxes fly on a separate air ticket in front row of the aircraft beside the seat of the officer transporting the materials under personal supervision. Once the officer with ballot boxes reach the state capital, these are stored in sanitized and sealed strong rooms under strict videography monitoring. Ballot papers for presidential elections are also stored and sealed along with. After the poll is over, the polled and sealed ballot boxes and other election materials have to be transported back to the Office of Returning Officer, that is Rajya Sabha Secretariat, by the next available flight. ECI has already issued specific guidelines for conduct of polls. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today unveiled developmental projects worth around rupees 16,800 crore during his visit at Jharkhand Deoghar city. The Prime Minister inaugurated Deoghar Airport to provide direct connectivity to Baba Bidyanath Dham, which is an important religious destination for devotees from all over the country. It has been constructed at an estimated cost of around 400 crore rupees. This is the second airport in Jharkhand after Ranchi. Now the sports news. SCCC Singzame defeated WYC Thawal Wangkemp by 52 runs in today's league match of the 6th W Prahada and W Ramananda Elite Cricket Tournament. Manipur Cricket Association organized the tournament, sponsored by W Bakhtaras at Longpopa Cricket Stadium, Luang Sangbam. Batting first, SCCC Singzame scored 108 runs, losing all 10 wickets in 33 overs. In reply, WYC Thawal Wangkemp scored just 56 runs, losing all wickets in 20 overs and 3 balls. SCCC Singzame's all-rounder Abdul Qasim was adjudged player of the match. Jem Kagenpally will meet Cyclone Thangweiband in tomorrow's league match. In first MNCA Under-14 Boys Cricket Tournament, Shadow Cricket Club Thangweiband thrashed Akdo Thangabok by 285 runs. Electing to bat first, Shadow Cricket Club Thangweiband set a target of 305 runs in the given 30 overs by losing 8 wickets. Thompson top scored with 79 runs in the innings. In reply, Aksdo Kangabot were bowled out in just 9.2 overs with only 22 runs on the scoreboard. Pile Semba of Shadow Cricket Club was adjudged man of the match for his all-round performance of 4 wickets and unbeaten 17 runs. PCC Mayai Koibe will meet PTRC Patsoi Patfo in the second league match of the tomorrow. Vice President of the MNCA L. Binoy, Secretary Peter Lakhetribayum, Treasurer L. Ronint, Joint Secretary K. Bobint, and President of PCC Mayai Koibi, CH Ibo Pisak, along with members of the club, attended the opening day of the tournament. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Lausal alleges private shop at Wabagai Lamkai in Kaching district of hoarding around 400 urea bags in Wabagai MLA Dr. Usham Devan's name. Chaos erupted as massive students with their parents thronged DG Higher Secondary School seeking admission to class 11th in various courses. Congress party blamed BJP government for not putting efforts to curb skyrocketing prices of essential items and GST hike. The full landslide death toll reaches 55 with recovery of 2 more bodies today. Search operation on to retrieve remaining 6 persons. Government of Andaman and Nicobar Islands reportedly agrees to provide land for construction of the memorial site and Manipur guest house. Manipur adds 59 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in past 24 hours. No fatality. Daily COVID positivity rate stands at 15.56%. And India adds 13,615 new COVID-19 cases, about 13,000 recoveries and 20 deaths in 24 hours. COVID case load above 1,31,000. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.